everyone, welcome to my booktube channel. I'm Siwan and I love to read. So I'm sitting in front of my shelves today, as you can see, my lovely rainbow organized shelves that I did at 3 in the morning when I couldn't sleep. And today I think we're gonna do an unhaul video. We're trying to only keep books that I really love, that I want to read again, on my shelf. I do have a little problem with finishing a book. I rate it higher than it really deserves because I'm excited to have finished it. I'm on a high and I'm feeling charitable. And then I buy a hard copy of the book if I read it on Kindle. And then a few weeks go by and I realize I really didn't need or want that book. So we're gonna do an unhaul today. If I start up here, to be honest, I have my entire collection of the City of Bones books, and they're these beautiful special editions with like these character sketches on the spine, and that's honestly the only reason I keep them, is because they're gorgeous books visually. I'm never gonna reread those. That's not true. I reread one of them for a vlog. I'm likely not gonna reread them, but I'm gonna keep them anyway. I have so many of these that are just like on my TBR. It's terrible. Let's see, we have the Hunger Games, which is a definite keep. I actually don't own a copy of the whole trilogy. I just have the first book. I got it at a thrift store, and I'm kind of combing the thrift stores every time I go to see if they have the rest of them, because that's kind of how I want to buy them, I think, is just secondhand. We have Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This one, like, I enjoyed this book. I thought it was fun. I think I gave it like 3 or 4 stars, but I also don't think I want to keep it. I hate to say that because it's so popular and it's Ali Hazelwood. But I think that goes in the pile. I think I want to read a lot of thrillers this month. It's October and I just feel like thrillers are a very fall, autumnal kind of thing to read. So I think I'm gonna try to like get through the rest of my thrillers. I have 3 here. I have Reconstructing Amelia, One of Us is Lying, and One of Us is Next. Oh, and You Shouldn't Have Come Here. I also have that one. So I think I'm gonna try to get through at least 2 of those this month. The Oxford Widows Murder Club I haven't read, and to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to ever read it, but it is like, it's local, it's a Canadian author, so I might keep it just for that. Woven Kingdom, I'm in the process of reading that series right now and I love it. It's so good. So that's obviously a keep. And then we have my beautiful collection of Throne of Glass. I'm reading Kingdom of Ash right now. It's hefty. It's like 1,000 pages, and I'm reading it on Kindle, so it still feels intimidating because I know that it's big. Anyway, Throne of Glass, obviously keep. Okay, Crumbs. I want to read this, but I'm not, like, there's something about graphic novels in print that is not enticing to me. I did get into reading graphic novels on my Kobo Libra Color, and I really enjoyed that. But there's something about print graphic novels that I can't get into. So I think this is gonna go in the pile. Okay, I have Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. And I bought got this because the cover is really pretty. I love this like metallic, shiny rose gold color. I have since found out that this trilogy is linked to the Caraval trilogy, and I haven't read Caraval. And I don't know when I'm going to get around to reading Caraval. So I think that this is going to go in the pile because I just really, I don't know when I'm ever going to read it. Okay, we have some romance here. Let's see. We have Late Bloomer, which I thought was so cute. It was so cheesy, but it was so cute. And it's sapphic. And I think I'm going to keep it because the cover is beautiful and it's sapphic. And I would read it again. It's a really fun rom-com. Similarly, we have One Last Stop. And this, I have a fun story about this copy. My friend gave this to me as a gift when she came to see me in an opera. We got rained on really, really bad. We were drenched. And this book has been through the ringer. It's in surprisingly good shape, considering that it did get absolutely soaked. And I honestly, I didn't love this book. I thought like the like supernatural element was just like not for me. However, because it was given to me by my very dear friend, hi Brooklyn, and just the sentiment associated with it, I'm gonna keep it. I have Love Unwritten, and I'm really not sure if I want to keep this or not because I didn't love it as much as I loved what's the first one called? Love Redesigned. I really adored Love Redesigned, and this one was just okay. However, for bookshelf purposes, when the third one comes out, I'm definitely going to read it. So I might want to keep it just because it looks good when you have all three in the series. Isn't that terrible? So yeah, I think for that reason I might keep it. That we'll put it back on the shelf, and yeah. We have Some Girls Do by Jennifer Dugan. This book was okay. I honestly bought it in hard copy because it's sapphic. But it was just okay. Like the book was fine. It was cute. But it wasn't good. It was like one of those ones where I always say like it's not bad, it's just also not good. And yeah, I think I'm gonna unhaul this one because I don't see myself reading it again. Okay, we have Lucy Score, Things We Left Behind. Don't come for me. I really don't like Lucy Score. But the cover is so pretty. Honestly, the only reason I've held on to this, because the cover's pretty. But I think it might be time. I think it might be time to get rid of it. Okay, let's see what else is here. This is a special edition of Powerless from the Chestnut Spring series. And I bought this because this is the copy that was available at the time, but I'm seriously thinking about unhauling this and buying just your standard normal copy of Powerless because that's the edition that I have all the other books in the series in. We Are Also Good at Smiling by Amber McBride. This was beautiful. It's a novel in verse. But I also don't see myself reading it again. And the cover is beautiful, which I think is probably why I kept it, but I don't see myself reading it again. So another sapphic romance that I bought because it's sapphic and no other reason. Stars Collide by Rachel Lacey. This is like an age gap, sapphic, Hollywood type romance. And it was really cute. I liked it. I really enjoyed it. I just won't read it again. And I think I need to make more space on a shelf for books that I will read again. Let's see, lots of stuff I haven't read yet. Oh, I have another vanity one. Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, which I absolutely adore. I have the rest of the series in paperback. I got this edition at a thrift store. And then I got gifted the other ones in paperback. So now I have the whole trilogy, but one is in hardcover and the other two are in paperback, and isn't it awful? I mean, I only paid like $3 for this, so it's not really a loss to give it away. But yeah, that's about where we're at. Okay, I have these two Laurie Halse Anderson books. I have Speak and I have Winter Girls. Winter Girls is very nostalgic for me because it was a big thing if you were on Pro-An at Tumblr back in like 2012. But I'm never gonna read this again, to be honest, because it's not a good book. Now Speak is actually a book that I might keep because I do think Speak is quite good. But I'm undecided because like I also don't see myself reading it again is the thing. It's a tough call, but I think I'm gonna give it away. I think I'm gonna put that one in the pile. Okay, our last shelf down at the bottom here. I'm gonna flip around. A Minor Course by Billy Ray Belcourt. This is also a Canadian author. But I really don't think I'm gonna read it. Just based on the little blurb. I can't see myself picking it up, honestly. I obviously thought it was interesting at one point, but no longer. So into the pile. Okay, the only book in question in this shelf. I have like The Cruel Prince. I have The Shepherd King duology. I have some V.E. Schwab, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And I have The Silent Patient. I really enjoyed this book, but it's also kind of horrific. And I mean, it's a thriller, so of course it's meant to be that way. It's meant to make you like feel uncomfortable and crawl out of your skin and stuff, but like I think it might be a little too horrific crawl out of your skin for me. I mean, I loved it. I rated it like 4 stars. Cause like didn't see that coming, but I don't think I'm gonna read this one again. I really don't. So into the pile. Hi, it's Editing See on here. I managed to delete the end footage, so I will just very quickly say thank you for watching my unhaul video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, like and subscribe. If you're returning, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.